You know what? The toughest part, I told everybody, is to keep the cadence. You really have to keep the speed and just never stop. If you want to do a good time, you really have to pace yourself, but keep it always on 100%. And that's the trick about it. Just be, and when you get to the cord, well, that's why I faulted yesterday. It cost me the medal. Just take your time. Just step it slowly and quickly and softly. Not too hard, because you're going to step on one, you're going to get a penalty like I did yesterday.
Like, you have to be well-rounded to do well in it. So, you know, you have to train every aspect of fitness. You have to be able to run, you have to be able to swim, you have to be able to lift. So I like that aspect, and that forces me to train all of those different modalities.
You have to be a good runner, you have to be strong, you have to be really coordinated with your body for obstacle course. You have to be as an all-around athlete. I guess that's what inspires me. You don't have to be the best, but you have to be able to do everything.
I think it's an ego thing. I think it's more of a challenge. I think it's a challenge like any other thing, any other competition. You go into it to trying to win. Some people just want to have fun, and both is good depending on who you are, where your background's from. And some people just come and we think they're out of shape, but they're in shape. And you see these guys, just the last competitor, 41 I believe, or 51, top shape. And it actually, us young guys, I'm 29 years old, you know, we have no excuses. But guys like that, I look up to those people much more than anybody else, because to keep that age, keep that form, it's very inspiring.
Such a long day. You have the 8 events in just one day. So you start off early in the morning, and when you come to obstacle course 8 hours later, you're exhausted, your whole body's exhausted, and you're tired, and you have to reload, just do all you have to secure your medal.
It's not just a couple-week training, it's all year long. But the events that we do are very consistent with what police and fire do all day long when they work. And you know, this is another way of giving back to the community. An officer or a firefighter that's in shape and is ready to serve. So that, coupled with the putting the team together and actually traveling and making sure the team is here and not injured through training, that's probably the hardest part.
I think everybody here just, you know, you have to have a certain level of dedication to train for an event like this. So once you're here, even if, you know, you get injured, you know, you're going to finish. Nobody's stopping. So even if you finish injured, you're finishing. The level of competition was amazing, actually. You know, the field was extremely deep, and you had to go 100% at every event, because I was actually impressed with how well prepared, what good athletes were actually here.
If you've been involved in law enforcement or in the fire department, it's a lot of stress. And this is kind of a stress relief, and it gives an opportunity to, again, to meet each other, have friendships, and relieve some of that stress from the hard days of life.